Good day, everybody. Um, we're back today for another edition of the English language. So today it's going to be more of a panoramic view as regards one of the things that always affect candidates while taking an exam. So what am I really talking about today? Hmm, spellings. Spellings. So I've done everything possible in a way to go around different exams, different topics, and try to see what what are those words that could or that are really affecting candidates during exams. So talking about uh, WIC exam, talking about GCE, NECO exams, and any other related exam which candidates attend to write. Um, spelling as a topic is one of the particular topic that markers should emphasize while trying to check or script of a candidate. So I will say this, even in GEM, that is UTMA, spellings turn out to be one particular uh, part of the questions. So without much ado about this topic, uh, today is going to be more of an interactive class because it will encompass parents, candidates, or anybody interested, at least anybody watching this. I would advise that you get your paper, get your pen, or any other related writing material together because we're going to do much of practicing today. So, within some seconds or minutes, just put all that together. Put your, just get your stationery, and let's try to see what we could do. Okay. So let me just hold on for a while. Get all that. Okay. So you can just pause the video so that you can get all your materials ready. You can just pause. If you're there, um, we're going to take it on a round of 20 per spelling. So it's going to be a section of 20 on then corrections, another set of 20. So that's how we're going to take an escape. So if you're ready, I'm ready as well. So let's go and start this way. Um, Please note, whatever you want to spell, your idiosyncrasy on the spelling should be based on British, strictly British. So if you want to spell, I'm going to tell you if strictly at least those words that fall in between American and British spelling. So number one falls in between American and British spelling. So the word is maneuver. Are you there? Maneuver. Apparently, so if you're watching along, I will advise that at least you supervise on the spellings at least. Okay, let's do it this way. I'll put S together and try to say who gets the right spelling. So let it be an interactive thing at home as well. So parents, please spell along with your children to see. Daddy, mom, spell along. So let's see who holds it all. You know, all this while, my parents always telling me that while in school, they always come in first position, not second position. I've never seen their result though, but at least the same thing you always tell your children at home. When I was in school, I spelled very well. You can ask your mom, you can ask your dad. So let's see what they're going to turn out to be. So let's hunt together. So children, hunt along with your parent, hunt along with your children as well. So number one is maneuver. British spelling, please. So if you've done that, number two is generosity. Generosity. That is to be generous. So number three, impeccable. Impeccable. While number 4, maintenance. Maintenance. Number 5, occasion. Occasion. I've seen this several times, even though I can remember that, that Shibiro Silverberg. Occasion and event or something. Wow. I saw this spelling and I asked myself several questions. Well, that's a part. The next one is privilege. 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 So number 8, I'm going to make a sentence. So from a sentence, you will understand what you're about to spell. So listen to me very well. Okay. The money was duly spent. So from the sentence, spell the word duly. 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 So spell the word duly. Number 8. Acquaintance. 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 Number 9. Vacuum. Vacuum. Please note, I'm trying to bring simple words that at least daily usage and all that. So by the time we get to the board of corrections, we're going to see a lot of things in here. Please make sure as well that whatever spelling that you do not agree to, you can as well consult the dictionary just to confirm deeply, because the spellings could be quite controversial. Talking about the corrections, rather, could be quite controversial to so many. Some might not believe that the spellings are like that, so I'll suggest the dictionary as well. So let's continue. So number 11, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Number 12, somersault. 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 Number 13. Councillor. The councillor you're voting in your area during an election. Councillor. In the word, it's a councillor. So the next one is boycott. Boycott. That is if maybe a particular person or set of people never wanted to do one or two things. So we don't want to do it. So boycott. Boycott. We're going to boycott the job because we're not paid. Boycott. So the next one is clarity. Clarity. For something to be clear. Like you want to tell someone that I want the clarity in this. So the next one is embarrassment. To embarrass someone. At least to make someone feel quite uncomfortable. So embarrassment. So the next one is harassment. To harass. To harass someone. Harassment. Please note the two spellings very well. Embarrassment, to embarrass someone. Embarrassment, harassment. Note the two very well, because these two always coming out in all form of exams. So at least we're going to look at that today. So followed by the word Grieve, grievous, grievous. Someone that is grieve, grievous. Why some will say grievous? It'll be grieve, grievous. The next one is matter. What many people call matter, matter. So it's matter. Like, okay, someone will sacrifice himself or herself for others to benefit positively. You know, someone could lay down his or alive. Okay, so the person will be seen as a matter, matter. Why some people pronounce the word as matter. Okay, so at least you understand what I'm trying to talk about. Matter, matter. Why some people pronounce it matter. The next one is etiquette. The etiquette I'm talking about is more or less manners. Okay, manners in which people do one or two things. If someone, okay, like someone eating in the dining and clearing the cutlery, I can tell the person that the person has no table etiquette. Okay, manners, dressing etiquette or dress etiquette or table etiquette. At least you understand what I'm talking about. Etiquette, particular moral standard behavior that is required for someone. So check all that you've done at home. So let's start from the word etiquette, matter, grievous, harassment, embarrassment, clarity, boycott, counselor, somersault, tomorrow, vacuum, duly, privilege, acquaintance, occasion, maintenance, impeccable, generosity, maneuver. Remember the maneuver to try to put things in another way around. Okay, so you pause for a while. We're going to have a smart break. Then we meet on the board for the correction. Yeah, welcome back. Now let's look at the corrections of all that we've spelled in there. So we're going to have those words on the board and at least bit explanation on it. So let's see number one. Number one, the word goes like interesting, place notes, maneuver. So this, when you're taking any exam in Nigeria, this is the particular spelling that is expected of you. Okay, so any spelling out of this is American. Okay, so always take note that the E after the L followed by the U and the VARE. Okay, so the next one is generosity. Okay, please note, the word itself is generous. Okay, but when you want to spell generosity, at least you need to omit the U in it, so it goes on this way. And please note, just note all this, because there are many ways this way that whenever some other letters to be included in it, you won't going to have the O. So you add number 3, so the word is impeccable. So the word is impeccable. So you see the way it goes now. So because if you break the sleeve, it's going to have impeccable. So impeccable. So followed by the next one, which is maintenance. Wow, at least so many of you will get this right at home as well. So the next one is occasion. Ooh. How do you spell occasion? Do you spell this way? Do you spell this way? Or do you spell this way? Interesting. It could be quite confusing because this is a word. Most exam takers could be quite confused at times. Is it going to be one C double S? Is it going to be double C one S? At times it's going to be double C double S. So this has been the question that's most been asking. So let's see what we have in here. So which one do you go along with your home? Is it the A or B, C? So let's see. So the correct spelling is double C one S. Because most exam takers always use double S instead of double C. So at least you could take note of this, right? So the next one is privilege. Privilege. How do you spell a home? Do you spell this way? No. It's going to be an I. Okay, privy. Okay. Please don't mark yet. There's no D. So it goes along with GE. Because most exam takers always add the D in it. So it's going to sound late. But the right spelling is privilege. Please no D. But when you talk about knowledge and all that, you can have the D in it. So, but this time around, there's no D in privilege. Please, you need to know that. So the next one is duly. Duly. Okay. Since the word is due, what is our looking for? It's going to be double L Y. Or it's just going to be one L Y. Or is it going to be double L I? We don't know. Which one are you talking about? Home. So don't mark it. Or maybe this. Right? Oops. You're wrong. Please note, the spelling on the board is wrong, so you're still going to take the E out of it. So the word is going to be duly. Duly. So, number 8. So that's what we're having in here. Not at home. The words are not numbered in here, so number 8 could be 7. So just check your right spelling. Please note that. Okay. So not the words are just scrambled in a piece of paper in here, but we're going to have everything well spelled. So let's see the next one. What is vacuum? Vacuum. So check the spelling of the vacuum you have in here. Vacuum. What do you have in vacuum? Uh-oh, I know some of you will not believe this, but you just need to do this. It's why those of you in science class. W, not double C. Because it took me years for me to understand as well that the spelling of vacuum is W, not double C. Because most teachers always spell with double C instead of W. Okay? So at least you can confirm as well. So the next one we'll want to look at in here, let's look at the word acquaintance. Please note the I, acquaintance, because most exam takers don't always add the I in it. So the next one is, which one do we have here? Okay, the next one is tomorrow. 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 So what we have in here is term. More. Did you spell this? Have you marked? Check what you have. Give your tomorrow. Zoom on the board and see what you have. So if that's what you spell, I'm afraid this is the manners in which you spell. We say tomorrow. So let's leave it this way. It's going to be just one M. So what you're going to have is tom. So it's two. So the word is pronounced two. More. Tomorrow. Okay. Two. More. So tomorrow. So not double M, not double R. Why some always use double M, one R? Please note this as well. So it's double R, one N. So the next one we have is the word somersault. 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 Followed by boycott. Wow. Boycott. Please note double T. Correct. Then we have the word counselor. Please note there's a clear difference between this person the person who have the one, then the one that will be voted for in your area. So this is a council, okay? Council. Then we have counselor. So the counselor is the one that you vote in your area. So counselor. Counselor. Okay, counselor. Have you marked? Oops, you're wrong. Please note. Okay. One thing about spelling is that the ways and manners in which we pronounce affect a lot of things. Okay, so we should watch at least more of how the spellings go. So at least more of spellings every day, right on and on. That makes it better. So let's look at the word clarity. So the word is clear. Clear. But it's not spelled when this particular pattern not used when the word clarity is about to be spelled. So it goes on this way. Clarity. Exactly the way it sounds. Clarity. Clarity notes, okay? So the next one we have in here, wow. I think we're gonna look at Inverize. Is it? Double R, double S. Some will use this word embarrassment. Please, it does not exist this way. I've seen so many spelled this way, so it's gonna be just this way. So embarrassment is double R, double S. Please note, it's very important. Then the word harassment. To erase. One R, A, double S. So the difference between embarrassment and harassment is that embarrassment has double R, double S, while harassment has one R, double S. Okay, so let's see others in here. So the word grievous. So it is not grievous. There is no I here, like we pronounce grievous. So the word is grievous. Grievous, not grievous. Then we're going to look at the word matter. You see? like what some people call matter, 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 not matter, matter. Okay, so we'll uh, see another one in there. What is etiquette? Etiquette. Double TE. Etiquette. Sorry, like I said, the words quite scrambled in here because this turned out to be a research work. Well, I was trying to take I was marking some scripts, and so I saw some spellings. I jot out those spellings, and try to see how I can relate the spellings along because it really affect it's always affect the proficiency of the scores because it's one of the little rules that anybody marking any script should at least point out the errors in the spelling. So let's see. So part of the word we have it in here. Okay, let's leave it in here. Then the next one going to be set of 21 to make it. So let's leave it in here. Check all that you have at home. Check all that you have at home, and we still have to make another set. So this time we're going to be set of 21 when arranged along with the numbers. Okay. So check at home. Pause the video. See what you have. Go back to your dictionary. Check and confirm. Give the feedback. Ask more questions. Okay. So meet me on the next section of the spelling spree. 21 said this time around. Catch you. Let's go there.